choosing some winners, okay? So today we really want to focus on Halloween and Halloween candy. We know as parents, you're going to be out all weekend, probably getting to different functions, going to different family events, different church events, different meetings up, and then the all obvious trick or treating with your children on Sunday. So, we wanted to come on and just talk a little bit about how important it is to maintain great oral health, especially during this time. So, we want to talk about what candy is good for you, what candy is bad for you, and then what you can do with your candy if you don't want to keep it all in your house. So, first off, the obvious answer to this is that candy that sticks to your teeth is the worst candy that you can eat. So that's going to be anything that's gummy that can stick between the gums, between the teeth. Sorry. So like your gummy fruit snacks, your gummy sour worms, gummy bears, anything like that that is sticky. There's sour straws, there's Twizzlers, there's just all kinds of things that really will get in and squish between your teeth. And then if you're not a good flosser, then you're not going to be able to get all that out. And if your kid eats let's say a Swedish fish or a gummy bear and that squishes down between their teeth, and then they go all day without brushing or flossing, specifically flossing, that's going to stick there. And then everything else that they're eating all day is going to stick there and start to cause cavities. Okay. So we want you to be really careful of that. The best thing that they can have is milk chocolate. It's the thing that's going to wipe away. So chocolate, not sticky, but we want to just remind you, we want this to be fun. We want this to be fun for your kids. We want you to be able to hand out the fun foods and the fun snacks. So it's okay in moderation. Just make sure that you are brushing and flossing your kids' teeth after all of this Halloween candy. And I'm sure you've heard it before. We see it in a lot of reports that, sometimes it's just better to eat all the candy in one sitting than it is to eat it over time. And that's basically true, minus the stomach ache. You would want to try to get all the sugar onto their teeth and off of their teeth as quickly as possible. So if they're grazing all weekend on their candy and not brushing and flossing, that's going to cause more of a problem than the tummy ache they might get from eating it all in one setting. Um, so again, candy is not great for your teeth, no matter what. Even if it's sugar free, hard candies can do things to your teeth. Sugar free gum is a good option, but if you have any kind of orthodontic appliances or stuff, things like that, it can get stuck to those sometimes. It doesn't always, and we recommend sugar free for orthodontic appliances. But just be mindful of what they're ingesting during all this time frame, okay? And then it's also not only about what they're ingesting, but then how they're biting on things, hard candies, biting directly into suckers, things like that. Just really pay attention to what they are taking in, especially over this time period. We know Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas are all coming up. Those are all super sugar hyped holidays. So just be mindful of that. And just know that even if you're just thinking about it as a parent, you're doing the right thing. There's not a end all say all for this rule for everybody. So just make sure that they're brushing 2 times a day and flossing every night, and you should be good to go no matter what they're taking in. Okay, now we're going to do our drawing really quickly. Carla, my production assistant over here, has the name going, and we are going to give away the cauldron full of snacks. And we also have cookies in here from Doss House Designs. She is amazing, and we love her, and we use her for everything. So our winner for that is Estefania Contreras. So congratulations to you. We will, again, this is available today in our Bentonville office. So if you want to come by and pick that up today, we'll be here till 4:30. If you cannot come by today to pick it up, just message us here and we will get with you on when we'll be open again. Now, let's talk a little bit about what to do with all that candy once they intake it. Because I think the fun part for kids is about the candy and the sweets, but it's also like, how much can I get? Can I get more than my brother or my sister? Or if I'm going with my cousins or my friends, it's like, how much candy can I get? So then they come home with like all this candy, and there's no way that one family could ingest that in the right amount of time. I know for me, I've literally had Halloween candy sitting in my pantry until Easter. And then I'm like, why is this still here? So we usually just throw it out. But there are some other options for that. And we wanted to give you some ideas of what to do with your leftover candy. So, number one, you can find someone in our area that does a candy buyback. I do believe there are some dental offices in our area that does a candy buyback. And so if you give so much candy to them, they'll give you so many dollars per pound, and then they will actually ship all that candy overseas to the troops overseas. Now, you can also do that yourself. You can donate to the troops overseas just on your own. Search it on the internet, find out a place to send it. If you have a family member who's overseas, even for any reason, you can ship them a fun little package of candy, and add some other goods in there if you want to do that. And then you can also, what we do see a lot here is hilarious because we're the dentist, but a lot of our coworkers will bring their leftover candy to the office. And so then for our office anyway, you're splitting all that candy between 75 to 90 people instead of it just being sitting in your house with just your household. Um, and then another place that you can donate is you could take it to your church. Your church, even like their kids programs may want it. You can take it to the women's shelter. You can take it to the children's safety center if it's still packaged. They may be able to use that. But just think about places in your area that could really use it. I'm thinking even homeless shelters would be a great place. It'd be a really fun treat for them to be able to have. But just think about places in your area where you live, especially right around here in Northwest Arkansas, that might could use that. Depending on what kind it is and what all the rules are, there's going to be a lot of restrictions still because of COVID. But just look into that and think about that instead of just throwing it all away. And then last but not least, I just want to talk about, when you're giving out your candy, give out the candy, have fun with it. I know kids love to find the houses with the full size candy bars and the full size candies and things like that. But there are alternatives to things you can give out besides candy. So you can give out cookies, but you can also find like the little snack packages of like Cheez Its. This is a little package of mini cheese balls. There's even little miniature Rice Krispie treats that are really fun. So if you're looking for an alternative, you can do snacks like this instead of actual candy. You can buy the packages of candy like this and then break it up into smaller pieces if you wanted to do that into fun little bags and then put like a pencil in there. I know they're going to get a lot at school as well. You can hand out any of the little toys, the little spider rings or bat rings. We've seen tons of those. And another option is toothbrushes. I know we've had some schools reach out to us this year and ask for donations for toothbrushes for that. I know it sounds boring, but believe me, the parent that ends up seeing that inside of their bag will be super happy with you. And then we're going to go ahead and let's do our third drawing. This is going to be for the pack of, these are hot chocolate bombs, but they are Halloween themed. And our winner for that is going to be Miss Amy Hall. So, Amy, congratulations on that. You can pick that up in our Bentonville office today, and we will have that ready for you. If you can't come today, just let us know here in the comments or direct message us when a good time is next week because we are closed in both locations tomorrow. So again, congratulations to Janae, Estefania, and Amy. They all won a prize here live. And this is why it's important to turn on your notifications to watch our lives because we may randomly just be handing stuff out. I know that we're doing a lot of clean out and getting excited that we have a new orthodontist coming. So we're having to clean out a space for that. And so that is going to in turn into some other giveaways of some extra things that we have had in that area that we need to give away. So be looking for that. Again, you can just do that by turning on your notifications. We try to give a 24 hours notice of when we're going to go live. We normally go live every Thursday, anywhere from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., depending on our schedule. But we hope you'll join us again, next week. Next week, we're going to have a video with Miss Alex Fitton. It's National Adoption Month in November. So we're excited to have her on. It'll be a replay of an interview that we've previously done, but we're excited to be able to focus there on the adoptive families here in our area. And then also, last but not least for this one, is that Monday is National Brush Day. So the day after Halloween is always National Brush Day. And it's a really good reminder to switch out your toothbrushes. So make sure that you are replacing the heads on your toothbrushes or throwing out your regular toothbrushes and replacing new ones every 3 months. So you want to make sure that every 3 months you're getting a new toothbrush or at least replacing the head on your electric toothbrush. And you want to make sure if anybody has been sick. So this is huge right now. We're going into the flu season. We've had the pandemic with COVID. We've had a lot of RSV in our area, a lot of stomach bugs. If anybody in your house gets sick with something that is considered contagious, you want to throw out all the toothbrushes or replace all the heads and get new ones, okay? And I know that that can get kind of into the back of the mind and you kind of forget about it, but it is very important and it will help stop the spread of those contagious diseases in your household as well. So, again, I want to thank you all for joining us today. We really appreciate it. We hope you have a wonderful Halloween this weekend, and we will see you all again next week. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and go visit us on smilesarwild.com.